Welcome to the campfire. Today, we're going to be rejoining our friend Nancy as we try to level up our aiming skill, which is a little slow, but, it could be worse. We just need to get these zombies all real close to us, and then wham! Don't want to hurt the chickens by accident here. And as always, it is going to bring in a few. We are much further out, so hopefully it's not as bad. Gonna have to reload. Hopefully this is not as big of a deal. Oh, come on, just there. Christ. Let's reload. Don't see any zombies coming from outside of the area, so ideally we should be fine here. There. I don't know what that guy's doing running around naked, but of course meta event. Let's take these things. Ooh, some decent boots. In good condition. We should be okay. Doesn't look like we've got anything coming after us. Let's check this out. I'm gonna switch to our melee hammer. Hutch, open the egg hatch door. Don't do that. Hutch info, there we go. There's no chicken. No eggs. Oh, they've all hatched. Got it. Either way. So we should be alright here to go looking around now. Check out this house, see what's in there. Might be some loot, might not be. Need to empty out this inventory. So that is number one on our list of things to quickly do. And there. That should help us out a lot. We'll need to grab water. Hopefully find food here too. Come on. Go. Let's operate quickly here. Get our key back. Alright, so I don't see any zombies moving in. Should be clear. Unless there's something coming from back outside. Come on, open a window. Or don't. Alright, we got this window. Which also means going over like 30 layers of things. Bathroom's empty. Surprised the bedroom is empty, given the clothes. Other bedroom is empty. Okay. We're in the clear here. So, check it out. Is there food? There is plenty of food. Can also grab water. You can spend the night here and move on in the morning. Is there any curtains on this window? No. Are there any bed sheets in this place? These bed sheets would help a lot. Here. At least secure this room up with this. And there's no lights because no generator. We did take out the one generator. Just more surprised we don't have more zombies running around on us. I would have thought some would have come from the woods. So there's a log there. Otherwise, yeah, that was a pretty uneventful start to this. What's in the barn here? Let's take a look there. See what we got. Looks like some trash bags. Not much else. Nothing. Welding torch and some wire. Okay. Take that. Yeah, that's it. Alright. Looks like morning comes and we start... Oh, hey. Where'd you come from? Get down, lady. Oh, you were the one that was standing out on the road. That took you a while to come in. And that leads to the question of... Is anything else going to come wandering in because... From a super long distance? Ooh. Alright, well, nothing at the moment. Well, it's another morning. It's really early in the morning, but it's another morning. Just checking around for things that I might have missed. Looks like we didn't drag too many more in from last night's escapades. So we're going to move on to the next area. I'll pull out this, reload. There we go. How much ammo do we still have on us? Okay, plenty. Well, plus we got the 5 boxes in the truck. So next, guess we find another place to go raid. Did go for food, but we ended up finding more than that. Which, that's usually the case. Find more than you were looking for. Sometimes you don't even find what you were looking for. Yeah, let's put that away. Okay, well, we got a few targets, a few takers. You're down. Come on, all y'all. Just keep an eye on what's around us. Alright, so we got you 3. How did you... Okay, you are down. Just acting weird about it. Anything else? Anything else? Nope. Just farmer guy, police officer person. Got him. Anything? Anybody? Oh, yeah, there's a few coming from that way. Let's go head them off at the pass while we're reloading. And I kind of want to keep an eye on the skill level, but I know it's not going to go quickly. Kaboom. Okay, this is a lot easier to level up now that I'm looking at it than it used to be. You get less experience, but because you can aim specifically for a target, which is how the red dot works, it's more or less where you're aiming. You can make it more easy for you to get a headshot, which means you're more likely to kill your target. Does make this a little bit simpler. Anything else? Oh, there's a zombie over in the house. Once he breaks down that door, we can go raid for food more easily, more readily. Just surprised there's not more here. I want this glass. Pick up. Yes, yes, I understand. We're dealing with glass. But if we can get that... Animal food, fertilizer. On the one hand, I should grab the animal food while I can. On the other hand... don't necessarily want to deal with that right at the moment. New hatchet. Should grab seeds while we can. It's too late in the season to start growing, but much of anything. I think wheat would still grow. There we go. Broke down the door for us. Made that real easy. Let's see, what else? Agriculture 5. We haven't even started agriculture. I hear it. I hear it coming. But where? Okay, right there. There's a few zombies. Oh, we were out. Got it. Come on, lady. Seriously? And that one goes down in one shot, but the other one takes 3. Doesn't make no sense. Come on, you. Alright. Are we finally in the clear? No. No, definitely not. There's a bunch coming out. Alright, reload. Let's keep going. Oh, this one's getting messy. This one is definitely getting messy. Alright. Let's take you out first. Why are you not dying? Finally. Let's get to our digital watch. There. Yeah, this is getting a little dirty. That guy's got a weapon on him. Down in our bottom left there. Notice unless you're aiming in certain directions, it definitely gets harder to aim. Alright. Still clear. Alright, so everything seems to just be coming from this way. Which kind of makes sense, because that's not the direction we came from. More evidence to the you definitely need more ammo than you think you do statement. How are you not going down? Christ. The aiming is definitely finicky. Sometimes it works great like that, and then other times it's like, why am I missing by like one hair's breadth? Let's go. Where's that one that had a bunch of crap on him? Shoulder holster, nightstick, camo pants, canteen, hydration pack. We want that for sure. I thought he had a gun on him, but he does not. Alright, anything else interesting over here? More zombies. Where'd you come from? That house was going to be a veritable clown car at this point. Just the number that were in there specifically, which was about 7. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5. than the like 30 that came from down here. Alright, let's get back to the truck. Let's deal with that first, unload our backpack. Alright, let's look at this hydration pack. I mean, we can't equip it on back, obviously, because that's going to remove our backpack. Yeah. What's in here? Oh, that is a lot of food. And some books. Decent high-level books. Let's get these out of our backpack. Or out of the backpack. Quit this. We're gonna stash this. Yeah, there's no water in it anyways, so we're gonna just stash this for right now. But for short trips, that might be handy to take with us. Let's go through these houses because we're closer to them. I'm gonna reload. Let's just make our way over here to the workers' houses. What I assume are workers' houses. It's starting to rain, so we're gonna have to worry about that. Let's get inside. Should equip a melee weapon while we're in here. Alright. Ooh. Videotapes, those are handy. And let's dismantle this. Dismantle this. There. Another videotape for later use. Army boots. Let's grab one bath towel. Move these over. Should really have this auto set. More food. Perfect. We kind of came out here to raid for food. There we go. Like I said, we're swapped to a melee weapon while we're doing these house raids. Not that window. Okay. Alright, so that's inside. Let's close the window behind us just to be safe. It's this door, right? Yeah. Oh, that was easy. Gardening trowel, can opener. More movies. And one of the cook show. We could use the cook show. Let's disassemble the TV. We just need the electronic skill. It's not hugely important, but it is necessary for some recipes that might help us later. Take that butter. And the lard. I only realized that there was lard there at the end. We can get enough milk together, we can make butter. Anything good in here? Not particularly. Let's go for the last house, I guess. Somebody broke out. That would be one of the last people that came at us from this direction, I think. Yep. This is... They really broke out of this house. Whoever was in here really wanted out at us. There's a couple magazines in there. No. No skill books ones. Let's grab that. Floor. All the parts for a door. So we'll grab those. Plus the other doorknob. Food. Water bottles. Alright. And we head on out. And now to quickly look through this place. First things first, I want... Is there no... This doesn't have a propane tank. Got it. So stealing that wasn't going to work. Why didn't you come out when we were doing all the shooting and fighting? That is unnerving. Okay. Let's take a look. I don't want to turn my back too far, just in case other things like that happen. Come on. And brown sugar, why not? Let's take a quick look through and around. It's gonna be a bathroom with nothing in it, I'm pretty sure. And then there's an upstairs. And no, this is just a closet. Boxing gloves. I want to take a look here. Give me a moment. That's an empty battery. Boxing gloves, what? Okay. So there's a lot more downsides to using those than upsides. Golf club. Alright. And vodka. Nothing good down here. If there's gonna be anything good, it's probably gonna be upstairs. I don't like it. But we're going. Alright. Let's take that. I don't need the bra. Let's see. Friendly letter, fanny pack. No. We will need the light bulb. Let's take that. And of course, the light bulb puts us overweight. Yeah, I figured. Electrical, we're close to level 2. It's fine. We're almost level 2 aiming. Alright, so we got a couple more doors here. This is where somebody came out of. Air iron, that can be broken down. Hair iron. I know some people complain that I move way too slowly for how they want to see things go. To that I say, it is better to move slowly. Let's grab this barbell. And the crowbar. It's better to move slowly because when you try to rush through places, you end up letting zombies get behind you. You end up trapping yourself into a position that you then have to fight your way out of that you didn't have to do. One of the things that I'm trying to do with this is demonstrate as well how you can actually play the game and do reasonably well without having to be stupid about it. You shouldn't have to be stupid for views. I mean, you can if you want. I'm not saying that there's not a market for that. But I feel like there's got to be a market for people playing games cautiously, like an actual person would. And that should be enough. Let's grab that because we can get the leather strips from it. And sometimes I play like a dumbass, but that's just because I am one. And I've never shied from the fact that I am not the smartest person in the room. I'm also not the best PZ player. I'm well aware of that. I'm not the best video game player in general. I'm an IT person by trade, and I dabble in woodworking and writing. I'm a master of nothing. There's nothing wrong with being a master of nothing, as long as you let yourself be decent at many things. A jack of all trades but a master of none is generally better than a master of one. And I know that that phrase is really old at this point, but the concept is that you can be a master of one thing, but if any situation arises in which you are not capable, at least of general skill work, does it really matter that you're a master of that one thing? The phrase isn't necessarily, don't become a master of something, it's go ahead and master one skill. But don't neglect your other skills. Because it is better to be able to do many things than to only be capable of doing one thing. Food for thought. And we made it home. Relatively unscathed. A little better for wear, actually, as we look at it, because we've got all this food, all this extra gear that we kind of went for, and all the food we needed. So let's grab the rest, or more of this. I'm going to leave the shotgun shells in here, because again, we got to continue working on all those skills. Didn't really think we'd be able to get everything out anyways, but it's enough. I mean, that food will last us several more days, if not longer. Let's see. Got food in here, and that one's not quite full anymore, right? Because we've been grabbing from it. Let's see, how much can we stash in there? Some. What about lard? Well, that should go in the fridge. I understand the game doesn't determine it to be something that rots, but lard most definitely does. If you've never smelled rotten lard, you're lucky. That's all I can say to that. Alright, let's put things that do rot, plus butter and lard. Cow's milk doesn't seem to, but oh well. I think that might be an oversight more than an intentional bit, because it should. Most definitely milk should go bad. Which is why we found ways to be able to store it longer, like making cheese and butter and pasteurization. These things all came about because you needed a way to store it longer. Let's see, let's get through the dismantling of these items. Not quite. That's really close though. And equipment and weapons, materials. Nothing can go in there, but what about, yeah, in here. Ooh, let's put the barbell on. Yeah, sure, why not? We can use that to level up our strength. Let's put the CDs in the CD player. Oh no, we've got one that can play CDs. We don't need these. So that'll get us to the next level of that. Let's move the glass to in here. Cut up belt. And this is why I wanted the belts. Was to cut them up. Because you can use them to make armor. And while we're at it, we might as well keep cutting up belts. One, because that'll free up a little bit of space. Not a lot. Alright. Cut up more belts. Character's getting really tired because we woke up really early. But, alright, we'll finish out this day just kind of doing chores. Okay, I went ahead and added a mod here real quick for adding fuel to a fire so that you can get more than just 8 hours. In build 41, the limit was 12 hours. For some reason they dropped it down to 8 in this one. I am just going to accept that. There. I want 12 hours in my fuel gauge. That's all. I just want 12 hours. Give me the 12 hours back. Because that way you can set yourself to sleep a whole dang night and you don't have to worry about freezing to death. Single player. Oh. Well, that's great. We woke up again. What's going on? Let's go up top and see what's going on here. I don't see any zombies. I also don't hear any. So it might be... Let's just chillax for a moment. I haven't had one of those happen in a while. Where did I put all the medicine? Oh, we've got medicine around here somewhere. I know that. Maybe it's over here. Yeah. We got painkillers. We've got... something. Would have thought we had beta blockers somewhere. Maybe they're in... here? Well, we got sleeping pills. Let's just take those. Put those in what amounts to the medicine cabinet here. Maybe that'll let us go back to sleep. Yeah. We don't have a whole lot of medicine. Maybe we should go look for those next. Come on. Come on, meds. Kick in. Anytime now. There we go. We can go back to sleep for a couple hours. And apparently not. Just gonna have a straight up panic attack. But I don't know what from. We're good here. Let's go out front. What is our character panicking about? There's nothing out here. So weird. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do that in real life. Over damn near nothing. There'll just be little things that set my anxiety to 5 million. and there is no calming it for a while. And I've got to spend like half my day just doing little things trying to fix it, but I get it. Still, I would wish for my game characters to be a little less realistic like that. And light bulb broke. Come on. There we go. We fixed the stress. Which light bulb? It's none of the interior ones. So it's one of the exterior. What are you set to? What's going on here? You have 4 hours left. Let's do this the easy way. Or the hard way. Because I think the mod I added just sets it to unlimited. You can just put fuel in for 5 years at a time. I am not going to use it for that. I'm just going to use, 12 hours. Give me a long period of time. But I did not get that. I got... This was the only mod I could find for doing this, and it annoyed me. It's also in Korean, so I can't tell you the mod, like, I think the name is Unlimited Campfire Fuel. But again, it's pretty much, I don't know, because it was in Korean. Show info, only 9 liters. Again, why is did they change how the rain barrels collect water to the point where it is now damn near impossible to get water? Okay. Either way, what we're going to do is I'm going to get out the heavier jackets. We need our long johns at minimum. It's going to put us at really hot inside, but once we get outside, it'll be better for us. The other thing I want to grab is our M... Okay, so we need the 308 rounds. Open one box. So we're going to go hunting while we do this. The other thing I need for you is a scope. Scope. That's a pistol sight. Do we want to... Increases the maximum range, but what it doesn't list is it also increases the minimum range. Oh, this one does say it. This one doesn't. Yeah, it does. I just didn't see it. Never mind, I'm just dumb. Don't worry. Increases the maximum range, decreases your minimum. Decreasing the short range accuracy is a little misleading sounding, but it's more or less... Oh, this already has... Let's take off the 8x scope. Let's put on... how do I do this? Can I not upgrade you? Upgrade, there we go. I just want the 2x scope on you for the time being. Because we are not that... We are not that good. There. I'm going to drop the sapling. Fill up on our water, and then we'll head out hunting. Let's put these away, because we don't need them on us. I'm going to put the shotgun in the... Should I put the shotgun in the truck, or should I put the regular rifle in the truck and then just take it out when we need it? Yeah, let's put the rifle in the side seat. We'll just take it out as we need it. But the plan is we're going to go drive around and look for animals. Mostly deer. Well, we got all the way down practically to Muldrow and no deer. At least not on the road. Which means we may have to go back and try our hand at the tracking methods. Which, annoying, but not unexpected. Deer are not always going to be along the roads. This was just hoping for the easy way, more than anything. Oh well, because there used to be a herd that was sitting near the house, but we didn't have a way to hunt them before, and now we do. And of course, now they're no longer sitting there. Darn deer, getting smart. Taunting me and stuff. So we may have to go look for them the hard way. We're starting to get more zombies up along this road too, which is not helpful. Either way. Let's see what our options are. I don't necessarily think this tracking is going to help us, but maybe we might get lucky. Find sign of the animals. And if we do, great. We do have the shotgun on us. We can take care of it that way. Well, that's just berries. We don't know what berries are good. I don't think. Yeah, those are... Well, we do know which ones are bad, at least. Those are poisonous. Got no zombies coming up on us, so we're good there. Clay. Could use more of that at all times. 4 more clay. Well, that's just that. Twig. Alright, let's pick up the twigs. So we can always use more fire starter if we need it. What's over here? Tobacco? You can find that wild here? Interesting. And seeds for it. Not that it doesn't really do us any good, really, but... What did I see? More berries, poisonous. Really don't need them. I mean, we can throw them into a compost bin, I suppose. Are we gonna find any trace of animals? Highly doubt it. At this rate. Multi-tool. I suppose, yeah. That is on the list of things you can find anywhere. Nothing else, we're gonna level up foraging doing this. More clay. I don't see what bothering to designate, what you're searching for does at this point. Doesn't really seem to do anything beneficial to the process. We're getting way far away from the truck, so we're gonna head back. Make our way back to the vehicle. Go back home. Alright, turn off search mode. So we don't need it on at this point. I was hoping to find animals, but we're not getting that lucky. Our truck's starting to run out of gas because we've been going near nonstop for a couple days now. Ah well. It's what you do. It's what we do. Alright. Let's try again. Just see if we can catch anything. Don't need those. Those are already known. What about this? That's more poisonous berries. Really don't need them. We don't even have a compost bin at the moment. These are good berries, I think. Maybe. I'm gonna confirm that before I do it. Okay, toolbox. Found that out in the wild. It's empty. So we don't really need it. But are we gonna find any trace of animals? Is the real question. Or are we more likely to find trace of zombie? What was that? I know there was an eye. Oh. Poisonous berry. So we don't have that. What are you? Broken branch. We don't need you. Dog hempbane. We can make that into rope. But large branch. But I'm looking for animal tracks. In reality, you're not going to find too many animals right up along a river unless they're stopping to drink. So all animals need to drink. Found a skull. Dog hempbane. Don't really know what we would need all this rope for, but we got it. Is that a good berry bush? Nope, poisonous. Log. Let's just pick that one up, I guess. I was hoping for something, but we might not get lucky. It's not like we're very good at tracking either. Might have been a better idea just to go driving at random until we found something. But our foraging level will go up pretty quick. Snow is disappearing again. I guess it is getting warm. Cow skull. We'll pick that up. Don't really have any need to make bone items, but we can if we want. Dog hempbane. Again, not like we're gonna need this much rope, but you never know. Could be handy. Where, oh where is the animals? Don't tell me I'm gonna have to go wandering through the deep woods. That sounds less fun. At least we've gotten some clay out of this. Clay has been lacking in this area. Pick up unknown item. It's a skull of some kind. A deer skull. Which means the deer should potentially be in the area if that actually mattered. Go, hey, deer have died here. That means deer are generally in the area. Right? That's not how it works. Not in this game. I hear it. I heard a deer. A zombie on the other side of the road. A river. There might be... That's a lot of zombies over there. Kind of lucky that they're not over here. Alright, so the trees are thinning. We can see through better. I say that and then it gets right back to the same. But where would there be deer? Let's crouch. So we might get lucky here. Alright. We've gotten a long ways and gone wandering way too far. I found no animals. I was hoping. I mean, probably shouldn't have been hoping nearly half as much, but I wasn't hoping that much either. It was a thought that it could happen. And maybe they'll be here on our way back. But I get the feeling I'm going to have to prepare and go through the woods to find animals in any kind of capacity. We did find a lot of forage, though. Mostly animal skulls. The heck? And then we could go fishing. That would be a more surefire way to get food. But we're looking for animals for the skin more than anything. So maybe we go north next time, across the river. But for this hunt, it did not go. We did not get anything. And I'm trying to figure out, did we read a book for that? Winter survival or wilderness survival? Black sage, all garlic, herbal remedies. No. We did not learn any of those. Okay. So that may not help. We'll chuck these into the freezer, but I do not believe we know how that works. Let's see. Anything with a fair amount of storage? Nothing? Okay. Teeth, battery, cow skull, lamb skull. Cannot get the cow skull in there. Well, that's disappointing. We can place this, though, because that would look actually kind of cool. Yeah, I like it. Why not? Sheep, pig, and that'll be enough. There we go. So next time I think we'll go walking up along the north end. Go go look around for animals there. We may just have to go farther afield. Go for a trip around to the west of town. See what we find out there. Is this even on? It is not. Sapling. Destroy for fuel. Firewood. Let's do that way. Okay, can I not just... No, because I can't hold them all. So this is going to be the annoying way to do it. And lesson learned, don't put more fuel down at your feet than you can actually carry. There. And it's just going to do the same thing. Got it. Fuel. Firewood. Firewood. So how much fuel do we need to go through the night? 12 hours should be more than enough. Which again leads into my statement of just let me do 12 hours at a run. That makes sense. It's enough fuel for any period of time. Let's butcher the frog. Really? How did I a broken knife somewhere. Blades around here. Oh, I broke the multi-tool that we found on the ground. Don't know why it would have given me that to use, but okay. And we got 3 frog meat. They're worth 10 each. Uncooked, and I think 14 cooked. Frog meat is an odd taste. I mean, it tastes more or less like chicken, but it's also kind of rubbery. It's very hard to explain that. Like, it just has a rubbery texture. And that could just be from how it was cooked at the Chinese restaurant I ate it at. Not that it was bad. It was just kind of rubbery. Did that not do anything for my unhappiness? Not enough, at least. There we go. But with that, thank you for joining me here by the campfire. If you like the video, like it. If you have questions, comments, concerns, witty remarks, recommendations, and suggestions, let me know in the comments below. Join the Discord if you want to hang out. Have a direct input on things we do for videos. Chat with each other. Discuss Project Zomboid, Elder Scrolls, and other games. And as always, have a wonderful day.